What's up, everyone, and welcome to TVCaptive.com presents the SC9TV podcast for Supernatural, Season 9, Episode 15. Hashtag Thin Man. I am your host, Dom, and with me I have my co-hosts, Clio.
Hi. Hold on, let me take a selfie. Ah!
Oh, Thin Man is there. What is Thin Man doing behind you?
He's actually an imitation Thin Man. He's turnip head.
He has a corncob pipe, and does he have a button nose?
No,
No.
he has no nose.
Oh,
No.
but those eyes are made out of coal, right?
And if by coal you mean
Oh,
this.
Yes. And the legend. AKA Mike.
Hi.
I just got
Hi
through
again.
in our pre-show saying that I never call you anything but Mike, so I had to change it up.
Hello.
Why don't you have Thin Man behind you?
Because I don't have room.
The
Also,
answer
it's
is
not
because it's
stuff-
behind Chrissy.
Everybody knows that Slender teleports. God,
Oh.
everybody knows that.
I don't know that. Now I do.
Yeah. So what'd you guys think of this episode?
It was good.
It was good.
That didn't sound so convincing.
I don't know if I would go as far as agreeing with, I think it was Jared Padalecki's Twitter stating that this might be one of their best episodes ever.
No.
Or was it Misha Collins? I don't know.
This is most certainly not their best episode ever.
No,
One of them tweeted that.
Their best episode ever is The French Mistake, and I will go down saying that forever.
I agree. But anywho, I liked the episode. It was good. It was funny. It was entertaining.
Yeah, I liked it. I expected a little more out of it, I guess, but it was still a really good episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got to see the Ghostfacers again, which was really awesome. It's the first time we've seen them since season 5. So it's been a while. It's 4 seasons now, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
super exciting. So in it we explored the legend of Thin Man, which obviously is a Slender Man reference, as we speculated last week.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Did they stay pretty true to Slender Man?
Myth. Yeah, they did.
Mm.
So does Slender actually live out by trees?
Yep. He lives in the woods.
So have either of you guys actually played any of the Slender Man games?
I have. I played both of them.
I think I played a little bit of one.
There are probably more, but I've
Yeah,
played
there's at least 7 that I know of, but 2
Yeah.
main ones.
Yes,
So.
I played the 2 main ones.
Yeah.
Slender the Arrival, not to sound like a, marketing ploy, but is really fucking good. It's pretty short. It's like
is it
6 levels.
Is it as scary as people say?
It's pretty scary. Yeah. Me and John went back and forth playing Slender the Arrival, and I played, I guess it was the 3rd level or something, and you're running around this warehouse trying to turn on generators, and not only do you have Slender, chasing you behind you, but you also have Masky, which is like one of Slenderman's lackeys, and he runs at you super fast, and it jumps on you, and it's really scary.
Oh man. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to play any of the Slender games. That might be something I have to do at
They're
some
very
point. Which one was the pages? Something.
Yeah, both of them have the pages. So it's Slender. It's just Slender is the 1 level thing where you got to collect all. I think it's 12 pages, and I cannot beat that. I can't do it.
It's that
And-
scary, or is it just hard?
No, it's hard.
Really?
It's pretty hard. I've seen people do it. It's not impossible, but I can never get more than like 5, and I think I have to collect 8. And Slender the Arrival, me and John beat, and that's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's definitely sounds like something I have to check out. Mike, have you had a chance to play any of the Slenders?
Briefly, there was like a co-op game I got into with a few people. I forget who, but it was, find the pages and escape, all while being chased through the woods. I think I got 1 page and then turned around and I was dead.
Yeah.
Nice. There's an awesome game that I had the chance to play called Damned.
Yeah.
And it seems like it would be really good for a Slender Man game. You have 4 people playing the survivors, and then you have one person playing the monster, and he hunts down and he's got to kill them. And it just seems like they should throw a Slender Man skin in that game because the multiplayer aspect of that just seems like it'd be incredible. But
Yeah, that seems good. But like I have this. I feel like Slender is just that unpredictable, and he's so scary because there's no person behind him.
right.
You know, and I feel like if you put a
Right.
player behind that, it makes it a little less scary.
Right, but the other thing, like the way this game is, because there's no in-game communication or anything, and you have like
Yeah.
the flashlights, and it's just like it's really creepy. And it's just,
That's cool.
yeah, I don't know, it fits really well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I going into this episode, I thought that Slender like was gonna be a Tolpa, which we have not seen since season 1, which is when was it season 1? No. It was season 1 or 2. It's the episode when we first meet the Ghostfacers.
Yeah.
And it was the episode Hell House. Which they summoned or there was Tibetan spirit sigils in the house, and it fed off of them, and it basically created legends and brought them to life. So
Yeah.
whenever the mythology would change, it would change that. Like this is the information that was on their website would change the legend, and the creature would. So I thought that this is what was going to happen with Slender. It was another Tolpa, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of disappointed that it ended up being a human.
I was very disappointed because I didn't even think of the Topa. What I thought Slender was gonna end up being some like tortured manifestation, because the myth is that he was a really bad dude in like the 1800s or 1700s or something, and he like did terrible things to children and abducted them into the woods and shit, and they strung him up and hung him by the trees, and that's how he like it was elongated and was slender. And so that's the thing, that's why he hangs out in woods. It's why he's got a thing with children, and that's why he like abducts people.
Yeah.
And the whole him slitting people's throats, I was kind of like, that's very not Slender. So I kind of knew
Right.
it wasn't Slender, and I thought it was going to be like a manifestation, like some ghostly manifestation or something.
Yeah. The slitting throats, I know very little about Slender, but I know enough. But the slitting throats just seemed odd, and I thought maybe this is their unique take on things. Because, they're not going to try to stay perfectly accurate here. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really disappointed it wasn't a supernatural entity, but at the same time, in terms of strict humans without any demonic influence or anything like that, it's been a while since we've seen Sam and Dean pit up against just regular humans. What was it? It was that episode where they got locked in cages and stuff. I think was the last time we've had actual humans being behind things. And that was early on too. That was what, season 2?
I think we've had other human. I remember that episode, and it stands out because it was the cannibals.
Yeah.
Um,
No, it wasn't cannibals. Was it? I thought they just hunted for the fun of it. The human sport. It was like the deadliest game kind of take.
I thought they ate the people too. I'm not. I guess not. I remember that they hunted people for sport. I'm straining to remember if there was anything in between then and now that was just people.
Yeah, nothing that I can recall.
Yeah, you're right. It was always something monstrous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be it a witch or cannibals or shapeshifters or something. It's never actually been human until then. I'm almost positive. But yeah, so at what point did you guys realize that it was a human? Was it the throat slitting thing?
No.
No.
Yeah, because at that point, I just knew it wasn't the actual Slender. When we saw they were cutting throats, I thought it might have been something posing as Slender. But I didn't know it was human until they revealed themselves.
I
Because even when
kind
he
of
walks out with the, in the getup, I was like, it's Slender. And then he takes the mask off. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
as soon as they said I found tire tracks leading away from the area, I'm like, why would Slender Man need to drive?
And that just meant he had like an accomplice.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah, I thought he
there's
had an accomplice.
someone involved here because if he's a supernatural entity who can teleport, why does he need a car?
Because
Uh,
that's part of the mythos of Slenderman is that, well, at least in terms of Marble Hornets, the web series,
Mhm.
is that he brainwashes people, makes them sick, and
Oh.
then makes them do stuff for him. So he
Mm.
has human lackeys that do, like Slender in the show has never killed anyone. He's brainwashed somebody to kill them for him. All the deaths have been by human hands in that show.
That's interesting. Yeah, I mean the tire tracks didn't give it away for me. I thought they were throwing us off with that.
Yeah.
Because they like to misdirect you. I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't realize it was humans right up until the moment when the cop tased both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, even then, because I still thought that there was a supernatural entity behind Slender. It was only when the other one, the skinny one, took his mask off that I was like, oh, damn it.
yeah, that was a pretty good mask, though, don't you think? But
Yeah.
Slender had hair in that, don't you think that was a little
Yeah,
weird?
that was weird.
Or Thin
that was
Man, I should say. I guess they had to do a little bit of a different take on it because they couldn't do the exact thing.
Yeah.
Because I know Slender is a copyrighted entity.
Is it? I thought so.
Yeah, that's
he
why
is.
they didn't
Otherwise,
call it.
yeah.
Otherwise, I would just call him Slender. Yeah,
Mhm.
good point.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, because not even Marble Hornets calls him Slender. They call him the Operator,
yeah,
The operator.
yeah.
which I still don't call. I only ever call him Slender. Like even when they give him different names,
Operator.
I can't bring myself to call him the Operator. It's just, it feels too weird.
Hello, this is the operator. Yeah,
Yeah.
hi, I like someone murdered in the woods. Gladly.
Yeah, Slender was created in 2009 as an internet meme on
Wait,
the...
seriously? I thought it was older than that.
No, 2009.
Oh, okay.
It was created on the Something Awful forums. It was actually a contest for a Photoshop project, some kind of contest. And they just photoshopped some guy in the background of a few pictures, and it kind of spawned from there. It grew, and it's actually labeled to be it's labeled to be the first internet urban legend. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And the creator is someone named Eric Victor Serge Knudsen. But he actually doesn't own the copyright for it. The identity of the copyright holder is actually not public, so
Interesting.
we don't know who actually owns it.
Slender.
Hmm.
Yeah. So next, I was gonna bring up is actually something Archon D was just talking about in chat. As much as Sam and Dean hate to admit it, they're just like the Ghost Facers. Like,
Yeah.
Ghost face.
were you guys kind of creeped out by the similarities at the end of that episode? I was like, it's
No.
almost like they were looking in a mirror at that point.
No, I wasn't creeped out. I was more like rolling my eyes because when they were arguing in the hotel room the first time that he found out it was fake and stuff, I was like, is Dean watching this? Dean should be watching this conversation. Where's Dean? Dean needs to hear this.
Dean,
Dean,
get in here.
look at your life. Look at your choices.
Your life. Look at your choices. You need to hear this shit.
But when did the Ghost Facers grow balls? They were like talking to Sam and Dean like they didn't give a shit about them. Like they were nothing anymore. Like Sam and Dean pretty much what made them.
Yeah.
Sam and Dean's the reason they're not dead.
Yeah. And now Sam and the Ghost Faces are the reason Sam and Dean are not dead.
Yeah, this is very
But
true.
I mean,
Irony.
was it Harry?
I think so.
The one without glasses, especially was like, yo, what up? We're better than you. because he thought this was real. He thought they were chasing something real.
Mm-hmm.
And felt superior.
Should I be more impressed with the lady gun or the treasure trail?
God damn.
Oh.
Dean gave the best deadpan face ever. He was just like, perfect.
And then
Yeah.
the other, was it? I think it's Harry. He's just like, I've always wanted to say, go Amazon me. Like, who says Amazon me?
I know. It was so weird. I didn't
Like,
even know
Google
what he was talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazon me.
Google me, I can understand, but Amazon me? That's just, I've never.
Amazon is not going to become a verb. Google, however, is most certainly a verb.
Yeah, I think Google would have made a fortune if they named their search engine Bang instead.
Bang me.
So it's like, haven't you always wanted to bang Mila Kunis? So
Hey, bang this for me.
You can bing her.
you could bang her, but it's not the same as banging her.
It's not.
So,
You're right.
if anybody has that idea out there, just throw me like 1%. That's all I ask for. 1%. Go make a Bang
1%
search engine.
Of a failed search engine.
Yeah, 1% of it. Just give me all the finances for 1%. So I don't know. Do you think Sam and Dean learned their lesson from Ed and Harry, or do you think they're gonna kind of sweep this whole incident under the rug?
God, I don't even know anymore.
Because you could tell that they were both looking like they had learned some sort of moral lesson.
No, it didn't look like they learned some sort of moral lesson. It looked like they were like, shit, that's kind of like us.
Right. Right, but they understand that there's a moral lesson to be learned here, but whether or not they choose to accept it is another story.
Yeah, but let's face it, it's not the same. Like
No.
what the Ghostfacers did to each other, the Winchesters did, it's not the same.
No, it's not even close. Okay, maybe it's a little close.
I want them to make up and be all brothers again, just in time to get the first blade, and Dean has to kill Sam.
It'll probably be within the same episode.
Thank God.
I don't know. Do you think we're going to see that this season?
Huh?
Do you think we're going to see that happen this season? The
Yes.
the blade and all that?
Yes, Abaddon at least is getting wrapped up this season. I can't see Abaddon lasting
Yeah, I
throughout
agree.
this, to the end of this.
Abaddon's been here for a while now.
Two
2 seasons?
seasons.
Yeah, I don't know if they keep Abaddon for any more, she'll be on par with their longest running kind of overarching theme here.
No,
'Cause the apocalypse went for 3 seasons.
Yeah, but
So.
I don't. Abaddon's not big enough. It's
She's
Metatron that's bigger than her. Like, Abaddon's nothing.
I don't know. Abaddon and Metatron, I think, are on par with each other, just on complete opposite ends of the spectrum.
No, because what is Abaddon gonna do? She's could become in charge of hell, but Metatron took down heaven
She's practically immortal, though.
practically.
Practically.
Yeah, but practically being immortal and destroying, heaven are not.
Practically immortal,
On
yeah.
par.
So an angel blade won't work on her.
Will an Angel Blade work on Metatron?
I would imagine it would.
You would
Angel
think
blade.
so.
An angel blade would have worked on Lucifer.
But is Metatron an angel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
He's
just
not
the
even an
voice of
archangel.
God.
He's just an angel.
I thought he was just the voice of God. I thought he was
He is
like
the
a
voice
class
of
of his
God,
own.
but God chose a regular angel, not an archangel, not a special angel. He chose a worker angel to be
Yeah.
his voice.
So technically, what you're saying is Abaddon is actually more powerful than the Metatron,
Yeah, but Metatron
Rank-wise.
has done so much.
right?
But Metatron has done so much more.
Yeah.
To me, Abaddon does not seem very. They gotta stab her with a knife.
What if Abaddon closes the gates of hell?
See why she would.
That would be an interesting take.
That would be very interesting, but I don't see why she would.
Just to make Crowley's life a living hell.
She seems to just want martial law in hell.
Well, let's just
rule it as a general.
Yeah, but let's say this: Metatron kicked all the people out of heaven. All the angels fell out of heaven. So what if Abaddon was to do the same thing to hell and kick all the demons out of hell? Now they're all running around on Earth. That seems a lot worse than kicking the angels out of heaven.
That seems pretty bad. But still, I don't see why she would want that.
To make hell on Earth new territory to claim.
Yeah, but if that's the case, why not just send all the demons from hell to wreak havoc? I mean, you don't have to close the gates of hell to do that.
Yeah, I guess. But then you have some other ones that don't want to leave or that are imprisoned. Maybe some of the worst guys that Crowley has locked up are now running around free to do whatever they want.
I don't know. I think Abaddon's getting wrapped up this season, and I think next season Metatron's carrying over, because this whole heaven thing doesn't seem like it's going to be like what's her name? Abaddon seems like she can be her storyline could be tied up in the next couple episodes, whereas Metatron, the whole heaven thing seems like it's going to take a little longer to.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with you as much as I don't want that to happen. Like, I really want Abaddon to stick around a little bit longer. I think they have not explored the character too much. Right. They haven't explored it too much.
Little of her.
But I was really hoping that we were going to get a lot more out of the Men in Letters, and as time goes on, it seems like we're getting further and further away from any chance of seeing any more about them.
Yeah. That's true.
So
they were really cool. God damn it, Mike.
I was hoping that the Men in Letters were gonna have tie-in to how to actually defeat Abaddon, but it turns out that that's not the case at all.
That's really disappointing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's only so much you could do with a dead organization.
Time travel.
I know, but
they did it before. They could do it again.
I know.
Bring some of them back. All they have to do is bring one of the Men in Letters back from the past and into the present, and they can tell the entire story of the Men in Letters right there. They could have this guy know all the secrets of the ins and outs of the place, and I don't know. It just seems like it would be really cool to me. The other thing this episode was, I was expecting Snooki.
Me too.
I kind of was too.
Crossroads Demons too.
Yeah, I thought we had a preview that Snooki was going to be in.
We did. We just recently watched a preview.
I think she's going to be in the next episode.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe they decided to reverse the order of which they were airing. I don't know. Or maybe they just aired the wrong preview at some point.
I think it was a preview for multiple episodes. That's what it seemed like to me.
Oh, because it was going on a break?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But,
I don't know.
I don't even know what our next episode is called.
Fail!
You're Fail.
I am Fail.
You're Phil.
Yeah, you're Phil.
I'm Phil.
Phil.
From Staten Island.
Yes. Next episode.
I'm Jimmy Vans of Vans.
Next episode is called Blade Runners.
Blade Runners?
Yes, Blade Runners.
Okay. It's there's got to be references to the movie Blade Runner.
You think so?
Come on. A, it's Dean. B, this show does not make those kinds of references lightly.
Right. So
naming a episode Blade Runners, they have to make reference to the movie.
Do you think this is also going to be the first Blade?
Yeah.
So. Yes.
That was in the preview.
Was it? I didn't actually see the preview.
Yeah. I'm actually so super excited for next episode because we're gonna find Crowley, and he's going to be addicted to human blood.
That's awesome.
That was the preview. It was Crowley in a hotel room with packets of human blood.
That's awesome.
That's what's taken him so long. I thought he was, got this whole plan to capture the souls from the Veil, but he was really just a fucking addict in a hotel room.
He's jonesing.
That's an incredible turn of events.
I know. Ugh.
So, the synopsis reads, Crowley sinks deeper into his addiction. Snooki appears in a cameo role. Dean is frustrated when he can't reach Crowley, who has promised to find the first blade. When Crowley finally calls Sam and Dean, he tells them he fell off the wagon and has been injecting human blood and needs their help.
Oh, God. He's such a mess. I love it. I'm so excited.
I love that they're actually working with the King of Hell now. Like, it's just...
I am so... Like, I thought that he was working behind their back and he was going to betray them, but he's just a junkie.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I love it. I want good things to happen to Crowley. I want him to become human. I want him to, drink all that blood. I'm just, oh my God. This makes me so happy.
To make matters worse, he had a demon helping him find blood, but she sold him out and told Abaddon that he and the Winchesters were searching for the first blade. Ooh, trouble in paradise.
Yeah.
The brothers need to find the blade before Abaddon does, so they enlist the help of a former member of the Men in Letters. Holy crap! We're
just talking about this. I don't remember them saying that in the trailer.
Yeah. Guest star Kevin, Kavan, not Kevin, Cavan Smith.
Cavan Smith.
Meanwhile, Snooki appears in a cameo role, which we already said. But, yeah. So, just from the previews that we had seen previously of Snooki, it seems like she's either going to be playing a Crossroad demon or just a demon of some sort, and something about possibly selling her soul to make Jersey Shore a hit. Because that's the only way that show could have been popular.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
If they don't go that route, I will be very upset.
I know. That's actually really funny because thinking back to when I was dorming at college and people on the floors, like when it was Jersey Shore night, they would just sit in the lounge, like dozens and dozens and dozens of people. And I'm just like, this really does look like a cult, doesn't it?
I can honestly say that I've never seen an episode of Jersey Shore. I'm proud to say that. The only time I've ever even seen a clip of Jersey Shore was when MTV rebooted Beavis and Butthead for a limited run, and they were watching an episode of Jersey Shore, and that's the only time I've even seen a clip of the show. And
I've only seen bits. I just couldn't. It's too much stupid.
And I don't know, Snooki's been on to do what? She's got another show? Is that show even on still?
I don't think so. Didn't she have a baby and is like...
I thought that was part of the show. Obviously it happened, but I thought that they incorporated it into the show.
I don't know.
It was like a reality-based show. Snooki and J-Rock, or whatever that dude's name is.
I don't have a clue.
I don't remember.
No clue. Not at all.
I don't follow celebrity news like that.
Me neither.
I tend to stay out of their lives. Their lives are not much more interesting than ours. In fact, theirs are actually kind of more boring. And they publicize it for absolutely no reason. I'd be more interested to see what, like, Jared Jensen or Misha are up to than...
Oh my god, yes.
Than John Travolta butchering people's names at the Oscar.
That was amazing, though. You can't deny that.
No.
The Twitter adultness.
Like, my mom was all pissed, and, like, you should know her name. She's so, cause we love India Menzel here.
Yeah.
But, like, I was just laughing.
I understand, all right. I butcher people's names all the time. I can understand, but he should have rehearsed that. Like that should have been a thing. But my message to you, John Travolta, let it go. All right. So.
Let it go.
Let it go. Squishy sings that song every minute of every day for the last week.
Perfect. So you guys have anything else to add for either this episode or next episode?
I'm really, really sick and tired of the Winchester's shit. And
I'm getting
that
there.
whole thing between them needs to be resolved.
Yeah, I
And
can see
it's
that.
really, really terrible that I want Dean to kill Sam.
I agree with you on that.
Just so Dean can feel like an even worse person than he already feels.
Dean is a much more interesting character than Sam.
Right now, he's not. Right now,
You can't, like, I'm not saying moral wise or anything like that, but there's just no layers to Sam.
He's not an onion.
I like Sam. Okay.
Dean's an onion.
Dean is an onion. Like,
He makes you cry, and he has
yeah,
layers.
I was gonna say, you cut Dean open, you're gonna start crying.
I've always been a Dean girl. Except for this season.
I broke Mike.
No, I'm good. I'm good. That was just great.
Except for this season.
No, I understand
Season,
that.
I fucking hate Dean.
I understand, but let's take this season aside. But look at previous seasons. Like, are you gonna tell me that Sam has ever been a more interesting character than Dean?
No, I've always liked Dean more, but I love Sam too. Like,
yeah, no, their dynamic is great together. But I just, if you had to take one of those guys to be the star of the show, I'm sorry, but Sam is not enough. Jared is a great actor, but Sam is, as a character, is not enough to carry the show by itself.
I honestly don't think Dean is either.
I think Dean has a better chance than Sam does.
Possibly, yes.
So,
But I think the only reason it works so well is because it's both of them.
yeah.
Yes.
But I like take Jared and Misha, put Castiel and Sam.
Yeah.
I don't know if that dynamic would be enough to hold the show, but I think Dean and Castiel would be enough to hold the show together.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying.
I got you. I got you.
I think Dean needs to kill him, and I think he needs to stay dead.
Sam?
Yes. Those Winchesters, they're like cats. They've had 9 lives now. Yes, but yeah. Cleo, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Clio Moto at lovely social media sites like Twitter and Vine and Instagram and blah, 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 blah. You can find me on Twitch at the Clio Moto. I need to start streaming again. It's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think you should stream Slender Man.
Are you easily startled?
If Slender Man was to fall down now, right behind you, you would scream.
I would jump. I might not scream.
You would scream.
If you're playing a scary game and you're easily startled, I am the worst person to have in a room with you.
I am not.
I could see that.
Okay. See, I'm not into the horror genre that much, but Slender is the exception. And I do want to start playing more horror games.
Perfect.
And Mikey will not be in the room when I do so.
That sucks. Dom's pretty bad with that too. Just ask our friend Andre.
Yes.
Why would you do that?
Yes.
Ah!
We went to one of those walk-through haunted houses, and we met this kid Andre there, and he would jump at like the littlest thing. So I took it upon myself to jump out and scare him on top of all the people that were there jumping out to scare him, and everybody that was in our group, like the 10 people or whatever that were with us, were all like doubled over in pain, laughing at the way he would scream at everything. It was a really good time. It was really awesome, and he totally made that thing worth it. Just being there, it was incredible.
Yeah,
but Mike, where can the people find you?
Twitter at Thilladren, Thilladren.
You need to convince your wife to stream Slenderman.
Oh my god, I would watch the hell out of that. I would watch the hell out of that.
Yes.
See, here's the thing. She's not that easily startled unless it involves zombies.
Make her play
Just tell her Slenderman is actually a zombie, and it'll work fine.
Make her play Left 4 Dead.
No, she streamed Dead Space. That was amazing to watch. I think she did it for 2 hours, and she's never done it again. But that was amazing to watch.
Yes.
Because she got good at it. I mean, I don't know if it was just sheer fear or adrenaline or something that clicked in her brain, but after playing that game for 45 minutes, She stopped walking, like, taking 5 minutes to go down a hallway. As soon as one of those things came around a corner, she was just pow, pow, pow. 3 shots off with all of its limbs. I was like, and I played through all the Dead Spaces. I'm like, fuck, it took me forever to get that good at this game. What the hell happened to her?
She had to get good out of necessity because she was so scared.
Fight instinct right
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah, it was fight or flight instinct, and she was just taking their limbs off left and right. It was beautiful.
Yes.
Nice.
You can find me down below at Phenomedom, Phenomedom.
Phenomenal.
And thank you. And I'm possibly gonna
And the
play.
Phenomenal Chorus.
I'm possibly gonna play The Walking Dead this weekend. The game.
Oh wait,
Season 1.
Season 1. Okay.
So, yes.
What the fuck is that?
That's Mike. So until next week. See you guys later.
I've been called the goofy sound effects guy.
Good job.
Something. You've been called something. I've heard worse. Yeah,
Never
that's it
go
right
ninja
there.
around Clio.